So, I talk a lot, about who I consider to be the Spanish Conor McGregor, Ilia Topuria, who was recently referred to as the Matador, which I like that nickname. I really do. But I think earlier this week I came upon the announcement that Ilya is considering changing his nickname, and it's not like a huge breaking news ordeal. It's a fighter that's changing his nickname. Even though he's changing his nickname, his fighting style stays the same. Who he is as a fucking person stays the same. Maybe the marketing is a little bit different, but everything else pretty much stays the damn same. So there's nothing really crazy about it. But I want to make this video because I want to share I want to say, for lack of a better term, disappointment in this news. Ilia Topuria has changed his nickname to apparently, I mean, trustworthy news sources are reporting this. So he's apparently changed his name to La Leyenda, the legend, instead of the Matador. Me, I don't like it. I think it'll even look worse if Topuria ends up losing his next fight. And it'll probably make Topuria change his name back to the Matador. But the Matador is just such a better name, you know. Um, it just is. I don't know. It strikes more fear into opponents. It's just fucking cooler. You got the bull, you got the red. You can put all that on. He's got a big, Spanish vibe, big Spanish crowd, big Spanish fan base. The whole country of Spain is behind this guy. Like really. I mean, I want you to really hear what I'm saying. Like the country of Spain is behind this dude. I think they paid for his fucking in-house gym and everything like that. So they're really behind this guy. So I feel like the Matador was a perfect homage to Spanish culture. But La Leyenda, there's a lot of legends in the UFC. You know, I don't think that La Leyenda is such a unique name. There are a ton of legends. Literally the top 10 fighters all time are legends, and then there are many more beyond that. Tony Ferguson is a damn legend. Who else? Justin Gaethje, legend. And these guys aren't like top all time guys. And I would consider Ilia Topuria to be a future all time guy. The run he's been on, how he's still looking, he looks like a future all timer. And for a future all timer to just be called the legend doesn't make sense. You know, so I'm a little bit displeased with it, but it is what it is. I'm not fucking Ilia Topuria's coach or some shit. Ilia is himself. He's his own man. He's a fighter. It is what it is, and we'll all get over it. And he'll be called the legend after his next win, if he wins, his next fight. If he loses it, I think this whole thing becomes a meme, and I think Ilia will he'll definitely change his nickname because it'll be like it'll be a superstitious thing, where it's like, oh, I changed my name right before I lost my next fight, so my name's got to go back to the Matador. But yeah, I don't really like La Leyenda. It is what it is. Ilya is still on a piping hot run right now. Still looking to go straight to Islam Makhachev, but of course he's not going to do that. He has a fight before Islam. Who knows who that is going to be? Who knows who Ilya will fight next? But either way, La Leyenda is here to stay. The Matador has gone away, and it's a bit of a bummer because the Matador is truly a kick-ass nickname. Um, yeah, maybe his brother Alexandre could take the Matador now. I don't know. Hell, I would take the Matador if I was doing MMA, which is still not off the table, but that's a different thing. Still, yeah, bummer. I prefer the Matador, but just my opinion. I'm not a big, no, I'm not a Ilya fan. I was about to say I'm a big Ilya fan, but no. I respect the guy. I talk about him all the time because of how legendary, how potentially legendary this guy could be, But I'll never be an Ilya fan because of what Ilya did to Volk, So I'm just kind of an observer and a guy that respects him because he has done some crazy stuff. Above all, being able to knock out Max Holloway, being the first guy to be able to knock out Max Holloway. Truly, truly insane stuff. But overall, you let me know what you think about this whole nickname change. It may not matter at all, but it just kind of, I want to express my disappointment in this. I feel like La Leyenda is too common. It's too average. The Matador is more unique. But again, overall, let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notifications on so you are staying in the loop and up to date with my channel, and you're notified about my next video coming out immediately. So turn the notifications on because YouTube always loves to fuck with my viewership. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next.